Nga da si ano da balang dugay na nga parcel anong kulang ang ara lang ana ipadala sa iya. And then ilista ang kulang ihatag din sa kon karon kay para maanhan naton. Hi everyone, I'm back. Nag-start ko lang ga because wala ko gadungan lang ang akon nga voice kay because siguro sang signal or whatsoever. Nag-okay na? Is it good now? Now is it good? Matsukar-sukar tabalaga nga do ka sang ka feeling talaga 50 Shades of Grey or sang ka pitbull. Duwa man na nakabagay is either mga 50 Shades kam sa kapitbull ka nga may sang kahigot sa liog. Sulod ka mo diga, dalian nyo naga. Again, we can talk about anything. You can ask me any question. Yes, ano ga? Okay na ga. Oh, very good. Sulod ka mo diga, dalian nyo na. Pag may istorya kita diresan kung ano-ano, you can, hindi lang galing, ang laba na lang galing nga nag-quiz. You can ask me any question, everyone. Sulod. Langga naman ko tani, nga si BBM imo ginboto. Gusto ko lang mabalaan. Ano ang opinion mo? Salamat. Langga, to tell you the truth, langga, I was not able to vote. Because, parehas ang ginamba ko, it was too late for me to realize nga, dako magaling nga factor ng ang government, local, kag national, para sa aton success as well, especially if you're doing business, or bisan normal, kita nga mamumugon. But I'm actually a supporter of BBM Sara, bisan man ko tanong pa kon friends. So, it is something opinion wala ko gigin share sa social media, but a lot of my friends are actually knows it. Ga-debate pa ko ganit for that. But you know what langga? Pag-abot langga sa national nga ano, kung ginapamakot nyo ko nga as BBM, here's my piece of cake. Ang reason, it is because, not just because of Sir BBM, but it is because, I guess langga, that when BBM will win, the society will actually langga, the pain, the hatred will actually heal together with it. Especially if Sir BBM will prove all the Filipinos wrong, kag himuon niya ang best for the country, himuon niya ang pinakamaayo sa Pilipinas. Kung nga agahambal ko langga, that BBM is the cure for pain and hatred, nga dugay na ginapass on langga from one family to another, from one generation to another. It is because if Sir BBM will prove himself that he could be a good leader and he will do his best for the Philippines, mas stop na nagamit ang ngalan sang mga Marcoses, mas stop na ang hatred nga nagkalamatay ng ganakainitan. Even the students nga way pagikamuang muang, way man nabatas ng panahon nga ato, keep on hating the people they haven't even met personally. Keep on hating because of the experience they haven't even experienced at all. Do you know why it is happening? Because the story of Marcoses, the hatred, the pain, is being passed on langga through curriculum. Even when you are in high school, elementary, you are in college, it is being taught. We are taught to hate. We are taught langga to spread negativity in our school itself. That's the reason ko nga for so many years, for so many election had passed by, Marcoses become atapalan sang mga politiko nga dipota kung nami ang inyo langga nga mga plataforma. Why the hell would you use someone else's name just to justify that you can do better to the Philippines and to Filipino people? That's the only reason why I wanted Langga Marcos to win. And that's the truth. It will definitely gonna stop spreading the hate. It will definitely stop langga spreading the negativity that had been passed on over and over again. It never happened palangga nga wala nagamit ang ngalan sang Marcoses every elections. Because it becomes a weapon for those people who wanted to justify that they can be a better officials ng government by using the name of Marcoses, by using Langga Marcialo, by using the bad stories, the bad experience, just to justify that they can fucking do better. That's the reason why I wanted Marcos to win. And I hope that Sir BBM will prove himself so that Sir BBM could stop the hatred and negativity in the Philippines. If it started with the father, I hope it will end with the son. That's it. That's it. Because I find it so funny langga, I had met a lot of young men who are hating Marcoses even they are not there in the story. They weren't there yet. They even langga end up langga disagreeing with their parents who are even older than them, who had even experienced langga ang ginatawag nga Langga Marcialo. They are even smarter than those people who had been in that situation for the reason that it is the school, it is the curriculum, it is the educational langga nga process nga nag-feed sa ila with the hatred, with all ang the negativity. You keep on hating. You keep feeding yourself with too much hatred, with things you have not proven on your own, with a story you have heard from other people's mouth, with the pain you haven't experienced, with the blood you haven't shed, with the tears you hadn't that didn't even drop in from your eyes. What a bullshit you are doing with your life. Stop spreading negativity. It is the right time. That's it. That's the reason why. Alert. When people are saying, so wala ka gapati nga gapangawat, who the fuck am I to saying wala ko gapati? And who the fuck am I to saying nga gapati ko? It is something that had not even proven by people in the law nga ara sa lagi. Ikaw pa, kita pa, nga normal na nga mamugon. Ni wala tagay may naintindihan dira. That's the problem about all of you. So again, mga palangga, let's move on with the past. For those who are saying langga nga, we will never move on, that's the reason why you cannot move forward. Always remember this, langga. Your past should have to be the lesson. Your past should have to be a lesson. It should not be a hindrance for you to be able to move on and create a better future for all of us. Move on beautifully. That's it. And stop telling me nga, ay wala ka kaagi po ta. Both my parents lang are member of NPAs. We grew up without a parents because of martial law. Wag ako. Biskan kay sino lang kami lang ginapangbilin because ang time nga ato lang ang akon ginikanan ato sa bukid fighting for Marcoses. But you know what had happened? My parents lang weren't able to save the world or the Philippines. It is still the same. Pero gindisregard sa parents ko lang saving ang iyang kabataan kag family. Because my father had been so busy saving the Philippines, he ruined his own family. Funny, right? You are fighting for the Philippines with billions or millions of people, but you cannot even save a family with 3 children and 1 wife. It is so fucking funny. Again, mga palangga, shout out sa tanan nga nag-support kay Vice President Lani. Move on. It's time for us to support whoever wins sa election. It's time for us to move forward and do our best to become a good Filipino citizen in the Philippines, for us to be able to support the winning, that's ang nagdaog ng presidente para sa Pilipinas. That's it. Tama na. It's time for us to move on beautifully. Hi, Rizaline Claver Coil. Thank you sa 50 stars. That's it. Hi, everyone. Alert. Tama na. It's enough. Let's have coffee with Sir Albi Benitez. And that's the truth, mga palangga. Let us all move on. Let us all langga continue for the better future. Let's move on from the past. Whatever crimes it is na ginakusar nyo, the person nga gusto nyo mag-guilty already died. Wala na sang may mapapiso. If ever tuod man gid. Stop dwelling with the dead people. Stop dwelling with your hatred para sa patay na nga tao. Stop dwelling lang sa pain lang para sa patay na nga tao. It's time for us to move on beautifully for those people who are still alive, for those people who are still living and will continue living until malupok on earth after 5 years. That's it. Kampay. Alert. I know that Leonie do have a good intention also. Alert. Everybody do have a good intention for sure. But it just so happened that even langga in election, in reality of life, some people will definitely gonna win. Some people will become a loser. Accept the truth. That's it. Rizar RJ, perfect langga na no, naging RJ. Amo na to nga debate, to nga hindi na to mabangbang. Makiba ka. Si RJ is actually unity mo na si RJ langga. We are grupo kami na mag-debate kami niga, hindi mabangbang totoo sang ka-grupo kami na yaga. Hi everyone, and that's the truth. Ha? Pay mo yung nataga. Move on. Accept. Move on beautifully. Let us support ang nagdaog ng presidente. Let us support ang nagdaog ng mga official all throughout the Philippines, and let us do our best to become a good citizens ng Pilipinas, for us to be able to help also kag maka-move on kita, kag magka-better lang nga future ang Pilipinas, because it is what everybody else would want to have. Move on beautifully. Next question. Yes? Hi everyone! Nagwa ka mo? Isa lang ako. Oh, may kaong balot? Ay, kapigaw si mo. Tanang itlog, nakaong ko na yun. Gabi kita gito, proud kita sa ako. Hi everyone! Mayong aga. Yes? Ano ga? Hi, Jenny Lloyds. Jenny Lloyds Valderas, thank you sa 50 stars, everyone. Pero, nga man, ginapush ni Miriam Santiago si Bongbong Marcos. Kalasubo lang gid. Grabe ang marketing ni Lenny. Wala na move on with the past. So, sino nagdaog, sino na perde, wala move on na tayo. Move on, gani! Sila Maria, thank you sa 100 stars. Tigaged! Isang kalinte. Padayon sa pag-move on, padayon sa pag-uswag. Nga, ano, nagid na yan. I'll be the change, a sense of a color. May paglaong, may aksyon, isinggit naton, I'll be the change. Diba pa kuya ka bumuon sa kanta? Alright? Yes. Hi, ga. Basi pwede ka kasulod, pwede tada ka sulod sa Kapitolyo ni Mayor Abby para di nako magpalayo sa kabataan ko. Isa ako ka OFW from Marley. To tell you the truth lang, I do not even know if I'll be seeing Sir Albi pa after this election. Wala na. You know what, Langga? Aran ako sa akong mind, Langga, that I've done my service sa kay Sir Albi already. I've done my service, Langga, with Team Asenso. If I'll be invited for whatsoever nga event, if I will be remembered, if ever may mga parties dira or whatsoever na da, thank you. If not, it's okay. Parehas ang ginambal ko sulit-sulit lang. Akong klase ng tao that if I support someone, I do it 100%. If I'll be remembered or not, I'm fine with it. Life will go on. Alert? Kag wala ko ganit plano yung mag-ubra, wala ko yung connection yung sa City Hall, and that's the truth. Well, a lot of people are actually thinking that I have a close connection with Sir Albi Benitez. No, you are wrong. We are more on, ano na ganit tawag lagi, more on, ang pagsapakanay na mo niya is more on formal, more on, it's all about the politics, it's all about me believing in him, that's it. We are not friends, we are not close, I do not have even connection sa sulod sang City Hall, nga may connected kay Sir Albi Benitez nga daw ka-strong who could help me have the job. It's not true. Wala iya sa may makabulig sa akon nga makasulod ko obra dira unless I will be offered with Sir Albi Benitez and that's the truth. You know what, Langga, in reality, some things are temporary. It's time for us to move on beautifully. Back to business, baligya mga sansalon, baligya sa mga kung ano mapuslan dira, that's life. For those who are saying, Langga, nga, secure ng posisyon mo, Langga, sa City Hall, I'm not going to work, Langga, industry. Back to chismis kita. That's it. Alat, balik tayo lang sa pamaligya sa salon, kotso-kotso, sexual, droga, horror, and that's it. Hi, Rizaline, thank you for the stars, Langga. Alat, yes. Langga, ano tong comment mo kay BBM? I want be. Tanawa na lang karon day, kay tanan niya gagwa sa baba ko, kung magwa na, wala na nagabalik sulod. Yes, ano ga? Ha?
May palagas.
May
palagas.
Ano nga palagas?
Nga
money? Wala. We didn't receive anything. Oh, come on. To tell you the truth, Langga, just like what I had been saying over and over again, with me supporting Sir Albi Benitez, there are events that I am paid. Of course, Langga, I'm an artist. Of course, Langga, I'm the host. But it doesn't mean nga pag daog ni Sir Albi, may nakuha kami, wala. Never. Even piso, wala.
Hindi, may panghatag.
Nga, tagaan ka mo for what reason? Wala. Babay, you know what, Langga, never mind about the money you're gonna be receiving after or before or after the election. Focus with the future that Sir Albi Benitez can actually bring sa Bacolod kag sa futures ng inyong mga kabataan. Temporary money, Langga, dali lang na maubos. And that's the truth. Alert? With regards naman sa we didn't receive anything. That's it. And we are not looking, abisan sa ako niyang part, Langga. Wala ko after sa money. I really believe that Sir Albi Benitez and Team Asenso will definitely gonna give a better future sa Bacolod. End of the story, and that's it. Yes, next question. Sulod ka mo, diga. Dalian nyo na, ga. Hindi na lang. Langga, anong mahapal mo nga ginibuang sagwa sang Comelec para lang mabatian, pero kung kita nagkalaperde, okay lang nga, Langga, anong mahambal mo sa gabinuang sagwa sang Comelec? Never mind. Again, sa tanan nga supporters ni BBM, sa tanan nga supporters, Langga, ni sang winner na naton nga presidente, move on beautifully. Sa tanan nga supporters ng Unity Team, we've won already. And it is more than enough. If we're going to entertain pagid negativity, if we are going to say something pagid towards langga sa mga nagasuporta kay Vice President Lani, kay nagarally sila, if it could actually cure the pain they have, it could actually cure langga the bad feelings they have, let it be. Hindi na ta mag-comment malain, hindi ta magambal malain sila. Nagdaog na ta, ano pagid? What is it pagid na gusto natin i-prove sa ila by saying something bad towards them? By insulting them, para ano pagid? Wala naga. You are already a winner. Our president won. Our vice president won. What else are we fighting for? Wala na. Let them do whatever it is that they want. Let them lang do whatever that will make them feel good. That's it. Hi, Riham, Hamilia, thank you so 150 stars. You know what, Langga? If you weren't able to control yourself in doing something negative or insulting people during elections, bawit na subong nga tapos na. It is time for us to move on beautifully. It is time for us to filter the hatred. Never mind. Daog na ta, ano pag ang gina-comment natin malain. Let them do whatever it is that they wanted to do. Move on na gitaya. Alright? Yes. Hi ga, may hapon. So kuya, I don't want to say anything bad gyapon. Kabalo naman kamo sa akon ga. I am not into negative campaigning or I'm not into negativity. Mas namian ko isang feeling nga ang gabugtaw ko yung malipayon. Mas namian ko isang feeling nga gabugtaw ko yung kabag-an sang akon batlatyagon. Kay kabalo ko nga wala ko maging sakit nga isig kapareho. Wala ko maging hambalain, wala ko maging insulto para i-justify nga isaktong mga choices ko. Alert? You know what nga? Insulting others, discriminating others, and giving other people lang pain wouldn't actually give me success. It doesn't makes me happy. Let us maintain a strong heart. While Ma'am Lenny's supporter is broken-hearted today, it is time for us to maintain our strong heart and understand them kung anong trip nila sa life. That's it. Alert? Ano ganiga? Unity. Let us unite. Stop spreading the hate. Stop spreading negativity. Tama na. Tapos na. Kay kalaway na nga tapos na gaginamo pa kamo. If mag-post na sila gindayaan, if mag-post na sila nga nga mo, never mind na. Move on. Nagdaog na tagani, amo na lang nagang pinakabakod mo, isul mo sa utok mo. There is no need for you to fight for something. You've already got what you want. That's it. Yes, sulod everyone. Next question. Ga, ang media, kapadayaw man lang ga, bias ang report nila, ano mahambal mo? Never mind. Still. Para yung singin naman, ano ganyan ba ako ga sa inyo ga? I keep on telling all of you over and over again, mga palangga, that, ano gani? Success is your greatest revenge. With unity winning, it's already success. Why the fuck do you need to revenge pa? Para, there's no need for you to do that. Congrats lang ga, lucky charm kagid ni Sir Albi ga. Go Team Asenso from Payang, Mapa, Abibuag, sang kalinti, sang ka-keychain. Sang kayo di puta, nalang ganyan, nano, lagi daya. Nano, sa ka-kitchen. Kay Robin Padilla naman taga. Amo pa ginagali. A lot of people are actually disappointed nga si Robin. Mango ang nagboto. Langga. Don't you know that Robin Padilla had donated a lot of money for Filipinos, especially Mindanao area? Don't you know langga that Robin Padilla is one of the most loyal nga Filipinos sa iya langga nga country? More loyal than us? Robin Padilla is willing to risk his family for his country. That's the truth. The problem about you people, you are very, very good in judging. You are very, very good lang. Tutuod ginayaga. I find it so funny that you need to drag someone down just to lift yourself up. I find it so funny that you need to drag someone down just to make you feel that you are a better person than anybody else. I find it so funny that you need to call someone stupid just to justify that you are fucking smart. I find it so funny that you are willing to call someone ugly just to show that you are beautiful. Mango. Hi everyone. Robin had actually done a lot lang sa Philippines. Wag ka. What the fuck have you done? What the fuck have I done to the Philippines? I've done nothing. Kung isipon ang tanan niya ginhatag ko lang sa ako isig kapariho nga Pilipino, 200,000 lang gorong nabulig ko. Robin Padilla lang did actually, remember way back then, labi naging sa Mindanao, Robin have donated a lot lang ga. Even ang mga properties niya, gipambaligya niya lang ga, para dira. Totoo giniyaga. Alert? So it's time for us to move on beautifully and stop telling people that they are stupid for choosing someone. When it comes to election lang, there is no such thing as stupid person. Because we are different people with different beliefs in life. We are different people lang with different way of thinking. Kaglain-lain nga virtue. Ang problema sa inyo lang, you would rather call someone stupid just because lain ang ginapatihan nila. Which is actually very, very funny. Mga ihugit po, taka mo doon si sinugi ka mga black ibay ka mo. Tuod, gini nga. Doon si sinugi ka mo, tuntod, maka-turn off ka mo ga, tuntod. Even, honestly lang ga, I don't care if you unfollow me. Kadamo sa mga followers ko, kakakita ko sa wall, makayaw-yaw ka mo kay Robin Wagas. What have you done in the Philippines, bitch? Compared kay Robin? Ano gani hambal ko ga? Your judgment towards langga other people should have to be based with yourself. It should not be based with the person you are looking up to. Because lain na siya nga tao. It should be based with you. What the fuck have you done in the Philippines for you to call langga Robin Padilla unworthy? Who the fuck are you? Ang mga isul mo sa utok mo, puta. Atubang sa espeho parts. Mangkuta ka, galingon mo, puta, sino ka? Anong nabulig mo sa Pilipinas? That's the point! Ayat. Why, klaro naman gat ibay na. Bad ka mo, bad ka mo, bad ka mo. Ayat. Alert. Move on beautifully. That's it. Alert. I don't care if you have a different beliefs with whatever it is na ginabelieve ko. Whatever it is that you're fighting for, well then be it. That's it. When people are saying, ay sila, basta yung mahambal naman din nga, tuka stupid, kay langga sa iyo mga views. You are even more stupid wearing a crop top with a dirty langga ang pusod. I am seeing your profile pic. Don't be stupid, bitch. Your crop top wouldn't actually cover your ugly face. That's it. Since you are fond of insulting other people just to justify that you are better, there I am, here I am, doing it for you so that you can feel how does it feels to be insulted. Look. Ano ga? Ana? Iyat. What have you done in the Philippines? Ako, kung habalong ko si Robin Padilla unworthy, who the fuck am I? Ano kitang nahimo ko sa Pilipinas? Mas damo pang manggiguro ng kahimo ko nga malain, guro kisa sa maayo. Ambot kong kapila ko nag-jaywalking. Ambot kong kapila ko lang nga may nakasulat-sulat ko sa una sa dingding, especially when I was younger. Kung tipono ng tanan nga na-donate ko sa Pilipinas lang ga, I will only reach more than 200,000. Robin have done better. End of the story. Yes? Hello, good afternoon. Next question. Kabalo ka na nga, problema sa inyo. You are telling people that you have a strong mind, but it doesn't actually show through your action and the way you speak and your judgment sa ibang nga tao. It's so fucking stupid. Minus 1,000 sa langit. Alright? Usan yung bakba nyo kawin yung makamura ginaano ni Robin? Doon mga truth, doon ka mga truth, gid niyo. Yes, you have the right to share your opinion as a Filipino. But then you don't have the right langga to insult langga the senator of the Philippines, should I say number 1, just to justify that you are better, especially if you have done nothing. Uwi ka mo na ginaga. Daw sang ka mga truth. You can never question the loyalty langga ni Robin Padilla sa Philippines. Remember na ni Mariel Rodriguez nang wala pa siya kapadalagan way back 2 many years ago? Robin is willing to give up the family for the Philippines. He loved his country than his family. It doesn't just prove with words, it proves with action. Kadamo sang kwarta nga na-donate, kadamo sang good deed ni Robin Padilla sa bilog ng Pilipinas, wag ka. Alek, ikaw nag-ano ka? Wala. Nag-login sa Facebook, nag-feeling smart, kag nangyaw-yaw, kag nagpakanubo sa isig kapareho. That's it. Ay, natapan ko. Yes, next question ga. Ano tani ga? Ano parts? Bad ka mo. Grace Flores, thank you so 100 stars. You are bad people. Dasang ka mga trot, dasang ka mga trot. It's so easy for you to call someone stupid just because they had made a mistake. Parinig-ligad kay Ma'am Lenny kay Ma'am Lenny. Masala gani si Ma'am Lenny sa grammar, do mga trot na kamuga. Nagligad man sa social media, sa PBB, hindi sila kabalo sang sabat. Ang iban do feeling mga sangka genius. There are a lot of things you do not know in this world. There's no such thing as you know everything. And it doesn't even make you stupid. Alert? Yes. Hi, everyone. Yes, sulod ka mo, diga. Muyong ka mo sa banga. Kadamo. Sus. Dumdamo mag-iwala ko na balaan. Hindi ko guys sagad sa spelling. Hindi ko, tunto, giniyaga. You know what lang ga, may aramang kuga nga ako magtapik-tapik, ni bala ang mga tao, ni gao, hindi mo ko ka-insindi. I just keep quiet. Just to pretend I understand. Totoo, diga. If you wanted to convince people that you are smart, if you do not know the topic, just keep quiet. And then sa ulo hala ng mga, absolutely. Yeah. Amuha mo na. And then, pag puli mo, i-research mo ng topic. The next time magkita-anay ka mo, iliwat mo ng topic. Kay kabalo ka na, that's it. Ang mga pinaka-the best da nga way. There's no such thing as you know everything. Even ako lang ga, there are things I do not understand. There are words I do not actually understand. So instead of me, sang kapabida ko dira, if I do not understand, I keep my mouth shut. Or, I listen carefully, and if there are things na kabalo ko, amo na pagsugpon-sugpon ko para daw sang katrot. But not because, nga hindi ka kabalo sa mga iban nga mga bagay sa kalibutan nga inilangga, it doesn't mean you're stupid. It just so happened that in reality of life, there are things you cannot actually understand. Amo ginang kabuhi, dire. Rizaling, clever, coily, amo man ang naubra ko diri sa Amerika lang. Thank you sa 50 stars. Ako man, kung hindi ko nakaintindi, agaya, wala ko yung ganas ang kapabila hipos ng ko niya. Ang mo lang ko na, yeah. Kisa ganyan, di pa ko may kabate, nang sang ka-agree lang ko dira. Totoo, ginayaga. And then, pagka-after na daraya lang gaya, pagpuli ko yagaya, di po anong polos nilintin isang Google ni kung di mo magamit. Totoo, ginayaga, I really listen. Grabe ko ga. I am the type of a person nga kung hindi ko kabalo sang topic, I feel bad about myself. So this is what I am going to do. Listen. Kung nga daw sang katrot, ginayaga yan. Pero pagpuli, nagati putas ang ka-search. And then the next time na makita ko ni sa liwat, magtumpo kami, I'm going to open the same topic they did talk about last time. But this time, I could relate into it. Oh, di ba? Hi, Hazel Lanuevo. Marte Villanueva. Thank you sa 50 stars. You don't have to know everything. You just need to know when is the right time to speak and when is the right time to listen. That's it. Alat? Bali, subong, way ka lang. Subong, chill ka lang. Pero, magkitanay ka mo liwat, puta. Why labot nga kabalo kas ang topic nila, dapat may labaw ka gamay para makibot sila. Anyway, kung pila na kamo ka-days sila nakita na, hindi na nila madumduman yung amo ng topic nyo sang last time niya. Kay kabalo ka in reality, biskan ka mga friends, sulit-sulit mo na naging istoryahan nyo. Totoo! That's the best technique. Alert? Yeah! Alert? Pamanayak niya. Kung di ko kain I listen. And then when I come back, baskugan na sang katrot, may mga term na ako na. They doesn't even know that we did talk about it last time. Kasi sulit mo lang niya ga. Psycho lang niyang topic. This is the best technique pagidalangga. If you wanted to excel in a conversation, you have to start it. And then you have to focus with the conversation you are very, very good at. That's the best technique. Because when you let someone langga speak first, when you let someone come up with a topic, of course, they will come up with a topic they are good at. Pwede ka. Unless na lang if you are good at it also. Kung matimingan to be karon nga, hindi ka sagad sa topic nga gin-open niya, dira ka na masusang kaliisin ka. Dira mo na magamit ng mga words nga ga-end sa Y, L-Y, absolutely, finally, correctly. Amo na. You don't need to speak English well, gijaga. You just need to understand English and learn some English word. And then, just know when you are going to use it. Use it when it's needed. Isang ka-emergency kit. Ang totoo, ginayaga niya. Alright? Yeah. Muna dapat. Sangka gamo. Kaya kung di ka kain, mango ka. Kung di ka kabalo, mango ka. Of course, there are things lang that you are not well informed. May mga bagay nga hindi ka sagad. Natural lang na yan. Ano ka, Android, naka-built-in na ng mga knowledge, nakabalog ikit sa tanan-tanan. Hindi niya pwede, yaga. Sunod ka mo, diga. Next question. Kabalo ka lang ga, if you do not know everything, or there are things you are not familiar with, like for example, you cannot speak English well, it doesn't mean you're stupid. You just don't have langga a talent langga to express yourself verbally. Maybe you are good in writing. If you are not good in writing, maybe langga sagad ka langga sa application. You are more on physical nga application rather than using langga ang utok langga in speaking or in writing. Maybe you are good in planning things. Amo na palaga. Do not feel bad na no man. Di niya pwede nga wala something good sa mo may arag niya. Ang lucky charm ni Mayor Albi from Edge Marapo, tipo, taano ko kitchen? Tangka kitchen! Hi ga! Alat? Yes. Tiga, nagdaog ang manok mo. Subong lang bi ako nakasunod. Hindi manok, ang mayor ko. Yes lang ga. Congratulations again kay Sir Alba Benito, Sir Greg Gasataya, and the rest of Team Ascenso, Sir Taddy Saison for being number 1 sa counselors. Congratulations everyone. Yes? Ano? Magandang hapon. Of course, maganda na pa ako sa hapon. Chat! Alat, tama na nga negativity. Yun what lang ga, always remember this nung kay ka mo sige hambal kag malain, kag nung kay ka mo lang ga underestimate sa ibang nga tao. Because if I am telling you that you are amazing in your own way, and so they are. They are also amazing in their own way. Alat, that's it. Gamiton ko lang nga technique lang ga, correct. You would rather keep quiet. Alat? Listen to the topic, and then pag puli sa study, so that when they talk about it again, or you could actually start lang you could start a topic, gagin vote ko gid ang abang lingkod. Thank you sa tanan ko lang ang followers for voting abang lingkod. Thank you, gid. Anong chika ang bangros man na ulihi ko? Tayamba ko, magdaog sa Sir Albi, madonate ko bangros lang ga sa fountain sang City Hall. Karon kay nagdaog, ginasukot na ko na kundi ina, wala pa kay kapungko si Sir Albi, ginalutas pa tong bangros, mga gaga. Yeah? Ga ang bangros na ba? Wala pa gani! Siyempre magpungko si Sir Albi, amo pagbutang na to sa bangros, dito kay kung wala pa yung kapungko si Sir Albi, kag butang ako to bangros, basta mapatay, masunggod to. Nanggagagod mo? Like, next question. Ang sugot ng eleksyon, kagamo. Pagtapos ng eleksyon, kagamo man ka ba? Puta, tama na! Mukha beautiful eh. Doon mga gaga-gaga. Hi everyone. Takaan ko Ang gaano mahaba mo kay Andrea Belantes lang kapahida sa. Nagdaog ng presidente ta. Nagdaog na si Sir BBM kag si Sara. Ano pagid? If it is their way again, langga, in curing the pain, if it is their way again, langga, in comforting themselves, well then we let us not insult them anymore. It's not helping. I keep telling all of you, langga, that success is your greatest revenge. With Sir BBM winning, with Ma'am Sara winning, it means langga we are already successful. What else are we fighting for? Let them continue fighting if they want. Let us keep our mouth shut and continue our victory. That's it. With us insulting them, with us telling them the mga gaga, the mga muni, it wouldn't help them move on. Let? Hi everyone. Yes. Sa NGC libre pasudan muna daw ikaw pa yung first lady. Hindi hatch ni mga baby, walang pulo kabilog bangros nga baby, tagpulo lang yung sa kabilog. Buyang pala sa NGC. Hi everyone. Highly ko shout out kay miga ko nga si Cory sa quiet nga galaway sa balot. Teka, ang kamo dalang ga? Itlog sang ano ba? Ga, itlog sang ano ga? Itlog sang camel. Di ba? Wala na kung wala pang itlog ang camel. Dira pa itlogon ko na akong kinangla para makakaon ka mo. Hi ga. People have been bashing Robin Padilla. What is your take? Nasabat ko na ga. You can review the video later. Hi everyone. Yes, next question. Hindi na lang. Ga, iparapol mo na malabang rose mo. That's why magabot sa inyo uga. Ga. That's why magdang LBC. That's why magdang mga tagal na Iloilo. Igo lang magabot sa inyo nag-asang ka uga. Yeah. Hi everyone. Sulod ga. Get inside everyone. Sang kasulod. Any question? Violent reaction? Why na? Sang kalayas kita? Yes. Gat ilawib lang balot. Gat kay sang ka-virgin. Pati ang puti humok.
Wala akong kaon puti.
Ay, wala kang kakaon sa puti. Piling ko ba lang ang mga balot niyo? Ang kundag, ang puti niyo, ano ni guro lalaki, ni gurong mga piso. Kay samtang alas gabakoy sila mo ni mga puti gatipon gatiga. Maki baka, wag mo takot. Woohoo! Di puta, ang ganyan ni Maya. Now you know. You've learned something from me. Visit! Ay, hindi ito nag-hardo Almirante. Thank you sa 75 stars, ma'am. Salamat sa mga star giver natin. Good evening and good afternoon sa inyo tanan. Yes? Move on, movie. Morning coffee with Langga na taak. 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. Sa akong diri nga time ba. From Irish hand, Colin Yang. Correct, gidyaga. Move on beautifully. Importante, buhe. Next question. Sulod ka mo, diga. Gapamaya naman mga black ibay, no? Ano ga? Nano. Amo na galiga ang rason. Yes. Science Education 101 from Langga. With a little touch of Kama Sutra. Lente! Hi ga, Langga, may lanson da, namit pamahaw sa baysang kapigoni. Ga sa inyo balay, di ba may galuto da lanson, wala na gid.
Wala. Talagsanan. May libot.
Is ana lang?
Kung makita ko, bakla.
Ang lanson mong halik. Yung lanson innocent.
Pasok ka.
Buisit. Would you believe that Marcos can increase the wages and can make the prices of the rice cheaper? Kay mapakasal kami mag-amuna ga from Karen. It's possible. But it's not that big, but at least. The wages lang ga can be increased, of course, it can. Kung i-imply na lang sa gobyerno or impose na sa gobyerno, the companies lang ga there is the Philippines nag-hire sa mga tao will be forced to abide with the law. That's it. So kung hambalo niya subong niya ni Sir BBM nga ang sweldo lang ga masaka to 600, it will happen. Alert? Kung gusto ho niya. But, parising ginambal ko lang ga, even ang mga layi, even lang ga ang mga plano mo, it cannot be applied for as easy as 1, 2, 3 because there is a proper process for that. And guess, it is all about waiting games. Let us not be in a hurry lang ga. Nga pamatsagan mo, do magic lang nga pagkabos, ara na dayon, pagka next, ara na dayon. I am not saying nga ang tanan na gipangako sa politiko matabo. But, with the sincerity, with the help of those people behind, kag sa idalom lang ga sa official, it will definitely gonna happen. Pero hindi sa magic nga isa lang ka-click. Alat? Yes. Hi ga, next. Hindi na lang. Good afternoon. Ti ano mahambal mo sa mga tao nga ginabasol nila ang relihiyon kay tungod wala nagdaog ang president nila. God bless you always. You know what lang ga? Dominant gyapon ang Catholic than sa Iglesia ni Cristo. The good thing about kang Iglesia ni Cristo, the loyalty they have sa ilang religion kag sa isa kang isa hindi mabangbang. That is why gani langga, isa na sila langga sa mga pinaka-importante langga nga religious people when it comes sa election. That is why ginapangaluyagan, gina sila langga iya sa mga kapadalagan. Hi everyone, kalabanan. Hi Jim Harley, Rabor Esquadra, thank you sa 200 stars. It is because langga they had proven it, how they unite. Hi Dalian Bostad, thank you sa 200 stars. And it is the reality that we have to accept. But with Sir BBM winning, it doesn't mean it was Iglesia ni Cristo ang nagpadaog. It was a big help. But still, mas dominant gyapon ang number of Catholic people because we are lang a Christian country and that's the truth. So, mas dominant gyapon ang kadamuon sa mga Katoliko compared sa tanan nga religion nga ga-increase, ga-exist diri sa Pilipinas. Let us accept the fact that Marcos or Sir Marcos was voted by a lot of Filipino people. A lot of Filipino people are actually hoping also. Alert, a lot of Filipino people had given Sir Bongbong Marcos a chance to prove himself. That's it. Let's give him lang a chance. Since ari na ni nagdaog na ni, why the fuck we need to create pagid lang mga problem? Why the fuck we need nga gubuon pagid lang ang aton presidente nga nagdaog na? Don't you know langga that every langga kahuluya nga words, everything you are posting in sa social media, malaptan na siya langga kung mag-viral? It will be read by people outside the country. How do you think langga those people will approach a president nga ginapakita nyo langga nga wala nyo ginarespeto? Let's move on beautifully and support the president if you really would want to have a better country. That's it. Accept defeat. Move on beautifully and let's give this man a chance. Alert! If this man will do something bad sa Philippines langga, I believe that Filipino people will unite and stop whatever it is nga hindi namin himuon langga if ever manggid. Even me will become a part of it if it's needed. Alert? That's it. Move on beautifully. Suportahan ta na lang kay ari na ni maano pagig kamo. Why the fuck? Sige yung paginiguba ni presidente kay nagdaog naman. Tama na nangarali parts. Tama na kapag laban you are making yourself stupid pagid. Tutuod nga. You know what langga? The real winner accept defeat. It's time for us to move on beautifully, move on with our lives, focus with our lives. Because langga, hindi na niya langga, there is no need for you langga nga magbais-bais pa. You know what's the reason? Dako-dako ang diferensya. It is only proving that a lot of Filipino people do really believe that Sir Bongbong Marcos will do good in the Philippines. That's it. Norilyn Gondal, thank you sa 500 stars. I love you, ga. Move on na tabalaga. Tama na. Alert? Yes. Sige.
Bank transfer mo yapon.
Oo. Pwede mo.
Ang chain pinapit.
Para ang takagro cash kay para makaluto. Busang namin nasudan. Kaya sumamadan gumaoy na.
Baka na si ano.
Ako, gali. Okay, sige. Ganto ka plite. Malakat ka na. Pangay ito kayo 200. Yes? Move on na tabalaga. Tama na. Kaya sige, linaway natakaan ako ga. Nagkaampoy na ako. Hindi ko na kaya. Diyan ka, president. Tuod man. Tama na. Let us, you know what lang ga, every words nga makagawa sa presidente is a word that could ruin also the country and so the people in it. It could affect also all of you. Do not think lang that every time you say something bad about Bongbong Marcos, Sir Bongbong Marcos, President Bongbong Marcos, especially subong nga nagdaog na siya lang it doesn't hurt him and the supporters alone. It doesn't affect him and us as a supporter alone. It also affect you as a Filipino people. It also affect the Philippines as a country that will be led by President Marcos soon. Tama na. Alert? Since nagdaog naman si Sir BBM, let's move on beautifully kag suportahan naton kay Arina ni. If you wanted lang to have a peaceful country, if you wanted to have a better country, it should have to start with all of us. We can never demand lang the president to fix the country if we cannot even fix the relationship we have sa aton family, sa aton friends, sa aton neighbors, just because of the reason that we have a different lang nga politician nga ginsuportahan. As you can see lang everything should have to start with you. And that's the truth. Alert? You can never demand someone to change. You can never demand someone to do something good if you yourself cannot do it sa gamay mo lang langga nga vicinity sang area mo. You cannot even langga fix your relationship with your neighbor because of your political beliefs. How do you think the president could fix the Philippines? Move on na kita. Alert? Parehas yung ginambal ko lang correct. The people had already spoken. Move on beautifully. Next question, yeah. Ay, ano na sa mong pizza? Hindi mo pa sweldo? You don't need cash or anything? Are you sure?
Oo.
Aha. Tama na. Kabalo ka lang gabis ka na ko kung supporter ko ni Ma'am Lenny, mauntat na kuya. Because may nagdaog na. Filipino people had spoken already. Maybe not the same language you have. But still lang ga, if you're going to base it with number, daog na gidya si Sir BBM. That's it. Move on. Alert? Mm-mm. Yes? Ano ga? Next question, move on. Biskan ako kung supporter ko ni Ma'am Lenny, move on ko kuya dayon nga agbatunon ko nga I did fight for the politician I want. I did fight lang for the politician I wanted to support. And then after that, because it's already done, the true winner accept defeat. It's time for me to move on beautifully, and whoever wins, let us support that person for the betterness of our future, for the betterness of our country. Because the president alone cannot fix the country lang ga. Because to tell you the truth lang ga, the smallest lang ga nga group of, the smallest nga parts ng government, or the smallest government lang ga, so diri sa Pilipinas, or sa bilog nga kalibutan, is the family. Alert. Tulog si Busing, basta ng isang ka, padalatan lang kagalit cash, kaya basi may pa-buy mo kasi, or anything, bala na nga. Kadala ka man 1 million, hindi.
Hindi ko yan.
Hindi ko yaman ko na, hindi ko yung dala. Thank you. That's 5K. Pinangala mo sisili para sa stikad, rin. Sa jeep. Oh, so may 200 ka nagyapon sa 5K.
Salamat.
Oh, halong sa talong. Bye. Ay, ang imo galing ang bala mo galing. Tubo ka ato mo na. Wala ka mo galing nagmutatuwa lang.
Ay, salamat. Thank you, Lord.
Welcome. No, basta secret. Hi everyone. Daw mga haslo na tana ang mga supporters niya nga puro mga estudyante. Iba gan siguro mga minor pa na sila. Ano lang ga, they are not haslo. They are also the victim of the society. They are also lang ga, a victim lang ga of feeding negativity. That's the truth. The reason lang ga kung ang kadamo sa mga kabataan, kadamo sa mga youngsters naton lang ga who really hated Marcoses, it is because of the curriculum sa eskwelahan. I know that all of you are fully aware that the story lang ga sang Marcos, the story lang ga sang ginatawag lang ga nga martial law is being used sa school. It is being taught since elementary to college. And for those who are actually lang ga taking kurso nga mas may deeper pagid lang ga nga topic about the Philippines, about the history and everything, they are those people who are well fed with the negativity. Totoo ginayaga. That's the truth. Sila niya, biskan sang gamay kabga, you will definitely gonna end up lang hating Marcoses even you doesn't even know them. You only heard the name and then you have heard the stories. You will end up hating them. That's the reason ko nga. That's the reason ko nga ang hatred, ang pain is being passed on from one generation to others because it is being maintained even in our school. It is being maintained even in our curriculum. That's the reason why. That's why kadamo sa mga kabataan nga may pinaglalaban pero wala magid personal experience kag personal nga nabalaan.
May hapon.
Ay boto. Saan kayo dipota? Uy, kamusta man na yung kurtina niyo ni bayo? Kanang isang bayo mo do ka vintage. Ano dala mo?
Ang tilapia.
Say hi to Mama Mary.
May hapon.
Saan ka good afternoon. Hi everyone. Tilapia. Nagbaka ka talaba?
Buwan.
Lawan. Ginano ni Manang tilapia.
Why pa? Ato pa lang.
Namalang yung ipasugbata lang ka. Nakakaon ka na?
Why pa?
At ipasug... Ha?
Parang lang
Sa gabi na lang. Karang isang bayo mo ka smart din maging bakal.
Zara.
Sa?
Zara.
Ikaw na rin yung pala bakal sa Zara. Ipakita na lang ko namin. Oh? Anong pinakadako nga size?
Mut ko may. Wala ko kano ko may. May XL eh. Mut ko may.
Kanami, extra small na eh.
Oh.
Nami, no, mi, gaw ipakita na. Gabak, linyo ko nila sa Zara. Aga, oh, ang sandal mo pagidyo ka namin, ga. Di na yan.
Zara man.
Oh, ka namin. Oh! Tawag ko ba sa sandal mo ipakita na di ka, oh?
Igo!
Higko man man nga daan, dugay. Yan, kahigko naman nga daan sa imo, dugay na.
Hindi, wala na. Ay,
Gaga. Hindi lang ginahigko. Buka damak lang gamay, pero hindi ginahigko. Siyempre ka ginagamit, dumanol ka. Basta may arata ka, istarapit sa Saraga, o size 7 lang, kuga size 7 lang. Kakahigko na nihatag na ni bala sa akon. Tawa nga sino. Puta nga kadlaw, ilitit sa katatudo sa tingog. Ay, ga. Langga, basahan ang comment ko. Ano ka, Stephen de la China? Gusto mo coffee, coke, or anything? Mabasit, daan ay. Dito pong ko okay para bugnaw. Dugay-dugay yung tatong ko maning akon. Kagwapa gali kay Mama Mary. Bala, heart evangelista sang Bacolod. Mama Mary. Hi, ga. Yes? So, we are tumpok here to talk about business kaya tapos na ang tala. Yes. Langga, ano ga? Langga, do you think they'll have the same reaction kung dili si Marcos ang nagdaog? I guess yes, some people will have the same reaction. Ang iba niya langga ma-move on, ang iba niya depende. Hindi man bala tanan langga nga ga-suporta kay Lani is actually complaining. Damo man ko kilala langga, even si Lexploration, siya mismo nagambasa sa group chat nga gibaton niya ng defeat. Gimbaton niya nga tapos na at least nakipagbato siya. That's it. Hindi man tanan ilisipon lang yung mga supporters ni Vice President Lani, ni Ma'am Lani, nga nagawangal. Ilisipon lang na yaga. Damo ko ya kilala ilang that they move on beautifully also. Oo. Bis kan damo pa rin gatanaw galing supporters guri Ma'am Lani man. No? Totoo man. Hindi iya tanan, gawangal pa. Hindi tanan. Parehas ang ginambag ko lang even they have the same person yung supportahan, not all of them, they have the same reaction. Same man nagro kon sa part ni Marcos. Not everybody will keep quiet. Not everybody will accept defeat right away. So, it's very natural. Parehas ang ginambag ko, kung iba na supporters ni Ma'am Lani, hindi ka move on, kang magsige pa post, mag-rally pa dira, the best thing that you can do is keep quiet. Because parehas ang ginambag ko lang iba, success is your greatest revenge. And with us winning, it's already success. There is no need for you to fight for anything anymore. There is no need for you to explain yourself. There is no need for you to even create lang arguments or whatsoever. It is fucking useless. Let them comfort themselves if it could help them move on right away. If it is the only way for them to feel good, well, then be it. Hindi na taga magdugang-dugang palangga sang kalainit. Hindi na magdugang-dugang palangga sang insultohon tapagid sila, hambalon tapagid sila malain. You know what langga, even i-base mo langga sa imo personal life, every time you are being rejected, every time you don't get something that you really would want to have, you feel bad. And then you will definitely gonna end up langga comforting yourself sometimes. So if it is their way to comfort themselves and to make them feel better, well, then be it. And there is no need for us langga to poison other people's mind, to even fight langga, to even create pagid problema, to even langga hambal pagid malain, because again, you won already. End of the story. Move on. Alright? Ako man ginbaton ko na nga pwede na okay lang, gusto na respect na lang from Aziz Sukri. Di ba ga? Damo ko follower lang nga supporters man ni Ma'am Lani, for sure they have moved on already also. And then if some of them did not move on yet, that's life. Alert. May kanya-kanya we have a different way in dealing with our disappointments. We have a different way in dealing with our pain, with diba? Especially those people who did actually fight too much just for Ma'am Lani. That's the reason lang ga. Alert. That's the reason kung lang nga they are still fighting until today. Kabalo ka, sometimes acceptance is not as easy as 1, 2, 3. And that's the truth. Alert. To accept something is not that easy. That is why even though those people had actually learned already that they've lost the game, they've lost the election, still they are doing their best to comfort themselves, to make themselves feel better. And it's very natural. But you know, when you are broken, some of you could actually comfort yourself by drinking. Some of you could actually comfort yourself by sleeping a lot the whole night. Some of you could actually comfort yourself by talking to your family. Some of you could comfort yourself by talking with your friends. See? We have a different way in dealing with our rejections and pain. So let them deal with their pain, with their rejection in any way that they can. Kita lang nga, let us be silent na lang. Alert? Because it would never gonna help lang nga kung mabais-bais pagkikita dira. Hi ga! Yes? Yes. Ano next question? And of course, langga, dako man ni ari at a piece of advice kay Ma'am Lani. You know what, Ma'am Lani? Ang reason pagid Ma'am Lenny kung nga kabudlay mag-move on sa mga tao nga gasuporta sa imo because they love you so much. And then there you are, instead Ma'am Lenny nga batunon pagkaperde mo, ginatagaan pag sila false hope by telling them that you are going to complain kay gindaya ka, by telling the early statement you have Ma'am Lenny is creating another problem. That's the truth. Sorry ma'am, sorry to say this. I really respect you with all of my heart as the Vice President of the Philippines. Never ko may ginambal against sa imo or whatsoever. Pero this time, I'm so disappointed that you are the one convincing Filipino people who loves you so much, who are giving their best to support you, to even continue for fighting for something that is done already. Siya actually lang ang naga-trigger pagid. I've read the statement ni Ma'am Lenny Kagina. I feel so bad nga nagaamo ka na Ma'am Lenny because dapat ikaw ang leader na nila. Mas easy bala magbaton ma'am sa mga upod mo tani. Mas easier tani makamove on sa imo supporters if you yourself become a good langga ma'am nga impluwensya nga nag-move on ka dayon kag naghambal ka nila nga let us support langga the president. Tutuod. Amo pagid na ga. That's the reason nga mas nabudlayan ang mga supporters ni Ma'am Lenny to move on. Ang iban nga mga supporters ni Ma'am Lenny is having a hard time to absorb everything that had happened. It is because even si Ma'am Lenny Langga is triggering the people not to believe the result of the election. Ma'am, move on, ma'am. It's time for you to accept the fact that napiradi ka. Kay para lang ga masapos sa imo mga tawo, masapos sa mga tawo nga palingga sa imo to accept nga napirdi ka. Tutuod ginayaga mo na yan tutod kung ako guro kong friend ko ni Lenny hambalan ko gisalin hambalan na Len hambalan na imo mga ano again baton mo na kag i-convince sila to support the government, to support the presidente nga nagdaog kay para matapos na ning tanan. Tutuod ga the reason kung agarali pa ning mga tao because they really love Lenny, because they really support Lenny. It is something I can relate to. Biskan jutay lang akong follower lang ga, I am being loved by a lot of people. And whatever opinion I have lang ga, it is being lang ga absorbed by the people around me. Whatever hatred I have, they hate the people I hate also because they love me gani. That's the same way man sa supporters ni Ma'am Lenny. They love Ma'am Lenny so much. They are giving their best so much para kay Ma'am Lenny. Ang pagpati nila kay Ma'am Lenny, grabe. So karon kay makita nila nga si Ma'am Lenny is not even agreeing with whatever nga natabo sa election, of course they cannot move on also. So if there is something mga advice ko kay Ma'am Lenny, I am nobody ma'am. You are smarter than me, you are better than me, you've done good than me, you've done a lot than me. Pero as a person ma'am, I really advise you to accept defeat. So that it will be easier also lang ga for those people who are supporting you ma'am to accept that they are also defeated. That's it. Tuod. It is the statement niya kagina na disappoint ko kay Ma'am Lenny sa statement kag ipagwa niya about investigating the blah blah blah. Ma'am Lenny, please let the Philippines rest. Let the Philippines experience peace this time because election is done already. Kay kabudlay nga tapos ng eleksyon, ginadabukan ta pagid ang hatred, ginadabukan ta pagid ang kainit sang pumuluyo. Move on beautifully Ma'am Lenny. Amo na lang gini yung mahambal ko. The best thing that you can do Ma'am Lenny is accept that you are defeated and convince ang imo mga tao, ang imo mga supporters nga palangga kagid, kag die hard mo gid nga supporter to support the new president, to support lang ga the government. That's it. Alert? Tuod. Amo na nga nabudlayan sila ga. Kay syempre grabing love mo bala sa tao. And then makita mo ang tao nga iniga-doubt sa result, makita mo ang tao ni is still fighting for something. So ikaw lang ga, you wouldn't fight also. I mean, you wouldn't stop fighting also. Alert? Come on. Respect the voice of the people. Filipino had spoken. Respect them and move on beautifully. So that the people who loves and support you will move on together with you also. Alright? I keep on telling all of you langga that absorbing pain, absorbing hatred for quite a very long time wouldn't actually help langga for everybody to heal. So as you could see, Ma'am Lenny, election is over. Sir Bongbong won. So ang imo ni Ma'am Lenny nga mga supporters nga palangga kagid, they are trying to heal. And then there you are, putting alcohol sa fresh nila nga wounds. Masakit, mas batsago na nila. So Ma'am Lenny, if you really love, if you really care for your supporters, if you really value them as a person, if you really value them, you should avoid giving them too much nga pain kag doubts with regards sa results ng election. Accept defeat Move on beautifully since you could still help the Philippines even you are not the president. That's it. Since these people do really loves you, you can create a group to continue helping each other since you were able to do that during election with a freeing a service, with a freeing a support from those people who really loves you. You can still do it even you are not in the position. Ma'am Lenny, advise your people to support the government. Advise your people to support the president nga nagdaog. It is the best not only for you, but it is the best for us, for all of us, and for the Philippines also. Alat, totoo man. Kaya muna ga, hindi na sila ka-move on. Pareho mabla sa imo. Kung si mama mo, akig-akig pagyapon sa tiya mo, kag everyday niya isukmat ang mga sala sang tiya mo, na ginhimo sa inyo when you are younger, you will forever hate your tiya. But then, ang mama mo will say, move on na, agpatawaran ang tiya mo, kay malupok naman ang earth. Even ikaw mismo, you will feel that it's time for you to move on. In short, if you wanted the people or your supporter to stop spreading pain and hatred, it should have to start with you, Ma'am Lenny. It should have to start with you. Let the Philippines rest. Let the people Langga rest in hating, rest in argument. Alert, accept defeat. Next question. Yes, okay ka lang ga. Tapos lang mga pila, I need 2 hours before this live. So kung pwede lang i-topic na ninyo mga boulder kag mga ano sa Pornhub, pwede good. Amo na iya ga. Batunon tanan eh. I know that Ma'am Lenny do have a good intention man sa Philippines. I know that Ma'am Lenny would want the Philippines to become a better country. And then if you wanted Ma'am Lenny, the Philippines to become a better country, if you wanted people Langga to become a better Filipino, it should have to start with you. Accept defeat, Ma'am Lenny, and tell your people to stop arguing with the result and support the government and the president also. That's the best solution. Because to tell you the truth, Ma'am Lenny, even you are going to complain, layo gid ang diferensya sang result. Layo gid ang advantage sa imo ni Sir Bongbong. Move on beautifully, Ma'am Lenny. In reality of life, you will never gonna have the sunshine all the time. Hi, Velrico Naha. Good afternoon, idol. Watching from Barangay Singkang Airport. Salamat, ma'am. God bless you from Velrico. Thank you, ga. Alert. Diyos ko lang ga, HR lang ga for BBM spokeswoman. Support. Love. From Stephen de la Cina. Hi, Stephen. Good morning sa imo. Good afternoon sa imo lang ga. Totoo, ginaga. Support lang ga the government. Support Sir President Bongbong Marcos for the betterness of the people, for the betterness of the country. That's it. So, kamo man lang ga, stop na nga magbato-bato man sa mga supporters ni Ma'am Lenny. Let us understand them. They are still healing. They are trying to do their best to heal. Especially that their leader is yet fighting for something. So, those loyal supporters will never gonna stop fighting also. That is why I keep on, I am fucking nobody for sure. Hindi mo batian ni Ma'am Lenny akong message. Ma'am Lenny, please, tama na. Move on na ta. Alert? Let us unite once again. Tapos ng election, ano pag ipinaglalaban natin? Alert? I love you. Gano'n niya ga. Let's move on beautifully. Continue with our lives. Kung anong pagbakabakang ginapangabudlayan tas ang una, kung anong trip tas ang una sang wala pa ning election, let us continue it kay para mapadayon kita lang ang aton mga pangabuhi diri tibong naton kag makakaon kita 3 times a day. You know what, Langga? I have no choice. I have no choice. Ginabiragi ko nilaya from the... Never mind. That's it. Di ba, success is your greatest revenge? Nagdaog na ano pagid. Moriel de Gracia, thank you so 100 stars. Tugtuod. If you're already a winner, Langga, sample niya. Here's the perfect example man sa tanan man Langga nga mga supporters ni BBM, ni Sir BBM. If you've joined Langga, 1,000 meter dash kadlagan. And then during the race, you've won already. What's the use of keep on running? See? Kung isa lang kalibot langga sa field ang kinanglan para magdaog ka, and you were able to do that or to finish langga ang isa ka round kapag libot, why the hell do you need to run for 5 times if there is no victory for that anymore? Since the victory you're gonna be needing was already attained during the first round. Ako yung punto. That is why I keep on advising you also to stop fighting for Lenny supporters, man. Stop insulting them. Wala na lang ga. Alert. They are just trying to comfort man ang ila kaugalingon. It's very natural. So for us to be able to stop the hatred, there are two things na kinahanglan matabo. It's either si Ma'am Lenny will convince her supporters, yung kapalangga sa iya, to accept the result. Or kita nga mga supporters ni Sir BBM will stop absorbing the negativity instead. Yes, sulod. Tang kasulod. Mayong hapon. Hindi na lang. Paluto tabla kay man. Ano gusto mo? Sugba prito? Sugba.
Channel mode.
Pwede ko pa sugba palihog ng isang tawag din isang ano gani? Tilapia. Hi, Aris D. Berdin. Hi, nag-shoutout. Ano ko, no? Nang, kabati ka nang. Pasugba ko, please, ng tilapia. Sugba ko na. Basi wala ni na set ni RJO.
Oo.
Low voltage.
Yung tamo ang gagaga nga Chinese. Low pitch. Low voltage ko no. Di ka mo mag-English, usang ka low voltage. Ha? Kita masugba? Sa sila mo nga forma, sure ka na Mamalas, ikaw ang daman mo ha. Kaya ko yung wala pa nagayong busisaw ko, hindi nila pwede mainitan akong puson. May rason di ko yan, wala ka valid. Oh. Ikaw, sure ka na. Gagaga mo yung nagasugo. Abi mo buligan, taka, hindi ka sa pagbuligan. Bala ka sa buhay mong gaga ka. Abi mo, katilaw ka bulig sa akon. Hi, ga. Yes? Same man sa local election. Kung perde na. Let's move on beautifully. I guess I have to go sa go kay basta yung miga ko masupay sa gutom. Kay makaon siya kuno sinugbang tilapia nga siyang masugba. Pati lang ko. Anyway, I have to go sa go. I love you everyone. Masugbang kami anay panyapon. Gaara dira si Madam Erica. Ari siya di ka ginaga. Pero mapahilot sa kuno kay gasakit o yalawas and all. So, pahimuyong ta. Hi, ga. Daog ang aton Langga Mayor Idol. Congrats kay Mayor Albi Benitez. God bless from Velrico Naya. Correct kay Langga. Congratulations kay Mayor Albi Benitez, Sir Gaga Sataya, Sir Tari Saison, and the rest of the team Asenso. I hope na mapadayon ginaton Langga ang pag-asenso. Dumudambugid din nagsulod Langga si Ma'am Fausti, si Sir Vladimir Gonzales, si Sir Tari Saison, si Sir Al Espino, si damugin din sulod lang gaya. And of course si ano gani man si Sir Calao Puentevilla, nagsulod man. Sila ni damo nagsulod ga. So, it's time for us to go sa go. Kay maluto pa kami lang wala pa kapanyaga di grumiga ko basta matri. Di ka panyaga ka manggali, bali panyapo ni bali. Ate tingala ko man Nataw ko kung pila ka hours na. Basta may question pa kamo sa akon. Live di what dugay-dugay. Pwede pa kamo ka question. Abi lang taw ko kung pila ni ka hours niya akon. Naka 1 hour na ko ga. Say ko be. If you walk away from love, you're headed down a long road. If you wanna leave me now, there's something you should know. Singalong taguruga ay. Ay, Malayra. She's alive. Hi, up, Christy. See you later. Hi, Linian. Thank you so much. 100 stars. Ano? Ano ka? Ay, wala pa ko katanaw ga. Ang kinlantaw pa ang board lang apart. Di mo lantaw ta subong. O sige, pwede man. Di mahalakat na kami, malanta kami 365. Gusto maano ta kayo, mga mapay mo ta juice, basta mauhaw ta sa mga... Oo, mapay mo ta juice sa may... Daw kayo something na sa ka-fingers.
Gusto mo ta? Mag-grab ta sa, sa pizza, gusto mo? Yellow cup.
Pizza.
Yellow cup.
Ano na lang, chowking na lang. Ay, ano ng, chiwki.
Chow pan?
Hindi, ng chiwking. Nang, ano gani, nang ginabakal ko, gani. Ano ta ganing may, ano gani, gang, may hot shot, kag fries nga namin.
KFC?
KFC na lang ta. Hot shot, kag fries, dasan babakal ta kay manang coke, dasan pabutang ta table, samtang galang ta tabog ka kaunta. Pwede man ko ka-live para makita nila nga atong reaction.
Sige, sige.
Reaction video, pero dito pwede pakita ang video kay bawal na. Gapang unfriend ang Lenny supporters. Sige lang, i-add friends mo ka muna gyapon kung kinanglan ka mo nila. Pero kung di ka muna, bisan ako man, kung di ta ka mo kinanglan, pang block ta na lang ka mo. Takang ka mo siglan tao, nadalaog ka mo nyo. Let them heal in a way they want. Babaya na di ka mabalik na ta ka maglantaw tabog. Bye everyone. Karami sige mo bayo. Bye. Mabalik lang kami karon. Kaya mo lang kami 365. Ma-order kami na yung pagkain. Yes. Babush. I love you all. Again lang whatever problems you are having in life, ang importante, buhi. Bye-bye. Alright?